guys, Janae from Hungry Runner Girl here. We're going to talk about the beautiful foam roller. I talk about this all the time. Spend time on it every single day. You're seeing them, they're getting more and more popular. Even gyms will have a bunch of them and things like that. People buy them for their home, and I'll include a link to a foam roller on this post. But just going over it, as far as runners go, we kind of use this mainly for self-massage. Myofascial release is what it's called. So we get tight, we get sore, and this is going to help us out with that, which will in turn help with our flexibility and our mobility, which will make us better runners, and that's why we're all doing this, right? So here's the foam roller. It does kind of feel a little painful at times, so it's okay. We're all there with you. So I usually start with my IT band just because I like to get the most painful part out of the way. Mine is always really tight, and most runners, it is pretty tight. So you're gonna roll from your hip down to your knee. And the main thing that I try to do is I find the sweet spot. So the sweet spot is the place where it kind of makes you cringe, it hurts, and it's just that spot on your leg that just, it doesn't feel very good when you're hanging out on the foam roll there. So you're going to stay on that sweet spot for about 10 to 20 seconds and kind of try to release that tightness or that knot. And at the beginning it's going to hurt, but throughout that 10-20 seconds you'll feel it kind of release and it'll not be nearly as sore. So go ahead and you'll just start where your hip is. I usually put my other leg over top, and you just kind of roll back and forth. I go nice and slow. I already found my sweet spot, but I'm going to kind of go down a little bit more and then stop at my sweet spot. And it hurts, it doesn't feel good. Put weight on that area, and after a few seconds it'll start to release a little bit. It might take your breath away like it does for me. And that's your sweet spot, that's your hot spot. So you can just kind of go up and down and find those different spots and kind of, you know, stay there. You're not just going to be rolling up and down the whole time. You're going to find those spots and really let that pressure sink into that area. So that's the IT band, so from your hip down to your knee. Usually really tight on runners. So the next spot I like to work on is the quad, especially with this injury that I've been dealing with. Spent a lot of time working on that. So what I do with that is I kind of just come over forward and I, you know, same thing. Go up and down that quad muscle. Found the sweet spot already, you know, stick there for 10-20 seconds and wait for it to release, okay? So go up and down on that area. Now some people, you know, they might want to put their leg behind them, same thing. Basically just kind of find what works for you, but you want to target these major muscle groups. So there's that. Another muscle group that runners obviously need to target is not just the side and the front, but the back. So the hamstring. I say a lot, huh? So we'll go back, same thing. Go up and down that area, find the sweet spot and just hang out there for a second, 10 seconds. Find another one, same thing. You can really target your glutes, you know, kind of go from one side. You can even put one leg up, you know, go back and forth, things like that. So, and then also the calves, that's another place, shin splints, injuries like that runners deal with. And I'm going to run into the fireplace. You might want to do one leg at a time. Find that sweet spot, etc., etc. A lot of runners will use it for their lower back, upper back. But yeah, that's kind of the foam roller 101. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you. Bye.